Hello, my name is Candida Brush. I'm chair of the Entrepreneurship Division and director of the Arthur M. Blank Center at Babson College. And I'm here to talk about opportunity creation and discovery. Opportunities are an essential part of entrepreneurial thought and action because opportunities need to be identified or created, they need to be acted on, and they need to be shaped. And it's very important for opportunities to be an essential part of any entrepreneurial endeavor. So what is an opportunity? An opportunity is a favorable set of circumstances where you can provide a solution or a new way of doing things. Now, there's many different forms of opportunities. An opportunity can be a new market, it can be a new product or service, it can be a new distribution channel, a new way of doing things. What causes an opportunity? Well, opportunities are caused by many different circumstances. It can be a disruptive technology. If we think about the internet, that was a disruptive technology that allowed us to have many new possibilities for business opportunities and solutions to problems. Another cause of opportunities is industrial changes. For example, deregulation opened up all sorts of possibilities in the airline industry. Another cause of an opportunity would be trends, social trends. For example, right now there's lots of concern for obesity, and so this is opening up many new possibilities for how we solve health problems and encourage people to be more healthy through exercise or nutraceuticals. Another cause of an opportunity might be socio-demographic trends. For example, when you have large waves of immigration into an area, that opens up new opportunities for either serving that immigrant population or perhaps they're the innovators in creating new opportunities or new business ideas. So there's different ways to either identify or discover opportunities. Discovery assumes that there's an opportunity out there and that you can go out and identify that opportunity. Whereas creation means that you're actively generating new ideas or new ways of solving a problem. There's 4 different methods that we teach here at Babson College. The first method is very active. It's called active discovery, and you employ a systematic search to do this. Now, systematic search means that you are building upon your competencies and your accomplishments to search in a very narrow knowledge channel. An example I like to think about is if you have golf experience and you really understand the game of golf, but you're also a salesperson. So how can you combine those 2 competencies and apply them to the golf industry? So your search might mean that you would be looking in supplier channels, you might be looking in golf club distributors, or you might actually be looking at golf equipment or sales. So you apply your search for new opportunities, either for a job, for new product ideas, for new market ideas, or for new business ideas in that narrow channel. A second possibility is called passive search. And this is where you are alert to opportunities, but you're scanning a broader environment. So you make use of objective information to search across the environment for new possibilities. One example I like to think about is worldmapper.com, which allows you to map the entire world according to different dimensions. One of those dimensions, for example, is toy experts. Another one might be energy consumption. And a third one might be water resources. If you map the world according to water resources, you can see that some countries are actually bloated with water resources and other countries are consumers of water resources. For those countries that have very few water resources but need water, there might be opportunities for how you provide access to those individuals, those companies, those people in those countries. And so that would be passive search. A third possibility is idea generation. Most of us are familiar with this because this is what we call a brainstorming technique, where you're trying to maximize different features of a product, trying to minimize, or maybe you're even combining features to create a new opportunity or business idea. One example would be Barnes & Noble. We used to have bookstores that we would go to and we would buy the book and then go to the coffee shop. And now we've combined those 2 services into one particular kind of business. So combining features is a way of doing that in idea generation. Important about idea generation is that you are not supposed to pass judgment. You're supposed to create as many ideas as possible, and then you narrow them down. The last possibility is called design thinking. And this uses ethnographic approaches where you would go out into the environment and you would observe certain situations or work situations. And one of the situations many of us have been in is standing in the line at the airport waiting to check in. And if you observe what's going on and the different activities that are going on, you may come up with new ideas for doing things efficiently. The same is true when you go through security at the airport. Those lines are very long. So anything in the air travel experience, if you just observe, you might come up with new possibilities for how you could solve some of those problems. And so I've talked about 4 different ways to either discover or create opportunities. And most important, these are learnable skills and competencies. And this is what we teach at Babson College.